Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review for the finale of the season finale of Life After Lockup. Okay, ruined marriages, desperate proposals, and never going to be sober partnership. Because in some of these situations and relationships and partnerships, some people ain't never going to be sober, and we just have to admit that, and that's okay. Like it's okay to admit things that's gonna be true. Okay, for instance, it's gonna take me more time to get skinnier. Okay, it ain't gonna happen overnight. I understand that. Okay, and they need to understand that some of their spouses and partners, okay, ain't never gonna be sober. Some of these marriages is ruined, and some of these proposals is desperate. It ain't nothing I can do about that, okay? However, thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, now look, I don't know if I'm gonna put this up Saturday night because it's 8 p.m. right now on Saturday. So I might put this up at like 10 or 10:30 p.m. on Saturday, or you may not get this until Sunday. Okay, either way, on Sunday at around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live for my Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Okay, I just don't know when I'm gonna put this video out, but I'm gonna leave that be. Okay, either way I go, happy either Saturday or happy Sunday. Okay, anyway, now I want y'all to do a few things I always ask to do every single time. Okay, I need y'all to go ahead and become a subscriber. Okay, become a subscriber of the corner. Okay, dot, and all that goodness and stuff. Please also like the video. Okay, like it, and also when you subscribe, don't just watch one video. No, no, no. Watch all of them. Watch a few of them. Even if you only watch 2 minutes, okay? Watch, because the watching is what helps. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok at the top. Okay, comment in the comment section because it's the thing to do. Okay, and I love you all. Now I am here in my house clothes. Hi. Yes, the braids are back. The braid. If you have not seen it already, you're not following me on IG. If you're not looking at my little communities tab, the braids are back. We got burgundy this time. I'm on my little in my Ariel little mermaid. Anyway, hi, how y'all doing? I hope everyone is having a good weekend, whichever day this may be. I hope you are enjoying it. It is warm, okay? So arms is out. Don't judge me. Judge yourselves. Judge yourselves. Anyway, okay, look. These people around here gave us a 2 hour finale. Did it need to be 2 hours? I mean, not entirely. Not entirely. It could have been an hour and a half, an hour and 10 minutes, because a lot of this was just standing around looking at each other. I'm like, I don't need to see y'all just looking at each other. You know what each other looks like, okay? Can we move on to the point of the story, okay? But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into what we came here to do. What? Get into. Now, look. This season, if I had to judge, if I had to rate this season and the peoples, okay, I have a few of the peoples who was around here. Some people feel like Derek and Monique was a star of the. I don't think that's true. This was really an ensemble cast. The only ones we kind of didn't care about was really Brittany and Marcelino. But to me, Cameron and Eris gave the best overall story, okay, as it comes to what's going on. But that's neither here nor there because, again, this is the finale. I look so cute, y'all. The red lip and the burgundy hair and my skin tone really, works well together. I think next time when I get my braids done in July, I'm either going to get blonde or gray. I don't know which one. Maybe I'll get blonde and gray. But each time I go back, because I'm going to stay with the box braid style, I want the color to be different. So, but I'm like, bitch, you look good. And I know it. And he knows it. And we know it, okay? Anyway, first up, we have Sarah and Sean, okay? Now, Sarah and Sean, is a situationship. I'm not going to say their marriage is ruined just yet, but I'm pretty sure by the time the next season comes about, and if they own it, it's gonna be some drama between Sarah, Sean, and that baby daddy Antonio. Okay, it's gonna be some down low and down dirty issues between them. Okay, but this episode, okay, Sarah getting her boobs done. Okay, she wants new boobies. Now she admits, look, I have those low self-esteem issues. I'm getting my boobs done. Okay, now Sean like, is it because of Angelo? Is Angelo the reason that you want to get these boobies done? Is it because your baby daddy Angelo back? And I feel like that's what's going on. And she said, no, I'm getting my boobs done for me, not for you, not for him. It's for me because I want to feel better about myself. Now I was like, I'm not gonna say, she don't need boobs if she want boobs, but I feel like if you have low self esteem, I just hope that the boobs will be, what I'm saying? Because people start getting addicted to surgery because surgery can't help your self esteem sometimes. Sometimes it helps you find other things to be to be self conscious about because now it's your boobs, then it's gonna be your belly, then your butt, it goes on and on and on. So I hope this one fix helps whatever issue she has about stuff. Now they dropped the daughter off, the young baby to mama. Okay, and Sean is mad at the mama because as Sean said, Sean feel like this is the weird thing. Sean and the mama not really cool like that. You know what I'm saying? The mama still feel like Sean ain't nothing, and Sean been trying to prove his love for Sarah to the mama, and the mama not really biting. She don't believe him. Okay, because Sean ain't nothing sometimes. Okay, but Sean is upset because Sean feel like I asked the mama point blank period what was happening, and she lied to my face. So Sean is upset with the mama who don't even like him. Now look, I know what y'all saying in the comment section. Even though this is the premiere, I can see y'all saying, "Oh my God, how that's a yeah, that's a mama." Okay, that's the mama. I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, so when Sarah explained to the mama, hey, Sean is a little bit upset because of us not telling him about Alex. Okay, he's upset or whatever, he's a little bad or whatever, blah blah blah. Mom like, well, that's on him. Okay, because it wasn't my place to tell him, and also I was telling your ass to tell him. So you not telling him don't have nothing to do with me. Okay, he right here act like a little bitch. Okay, little B. And then Sean and Mama kind of exchanged words just as far as, hey, why you being funny at that? Because you lied to me. Whatever, the baby. That was really it. Okay? She got her boobs done. Okay? But yeah. Boobs are done. We didn't get a good look, and I guess that's a weird way to say it. Her boobs still look really, really swollen. They look really, really fake. Like, I was like, is that a blow up doll? Did they put her head on a blow up doll? I was confused. But she got her boobs done or whatever, and on the way home from the hospital, she was popping a little pill. And Sean was like, "Oh, I'm just concerned. You're popping pills already." Shut up, Sean. Leave me alone. The whole doctor prescribed these to me, so it doesn't feel to be concerned. I was like, ma'am, that's exactly how drug addicts get addicted because doctor prescribed them pain meds they then get addicted to, and then what? They become drug addicts. So, girl, Sean should say, well, then they just gave you that. We on the way home from the hospital, okay? But I'm gonna leave that be. I'm not gonna call her no drug addict now, but she used to be on drugs. I mean, it's a slippery slope, okay? Now, in the ending, Sean still feel like, okay, well, I don't know because Alexander can still come and snatch and steal my family. Okay, it could happen. So I'm worried, and I'm like, sir, I don't know. I think y'all okay for right now. And I said, but my thing was on the way home from the hospital, the fact that he gave the look, y'all let me know if your spouse and your newborn or little baby that's less than a year old is in the car. Do you take the baby out the car and put the baby in the house and then go back to get your spouse who needs help coming in the house? Or do you take your spouse, the grown adult, out the house, out the car, leave the baby in the car? Well, I was like, it confused me. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to leave the baby in the car. I feel like if I'm in the car and the baby in the car, get the baby first. I can wait. I'm an adult. Get the baby, put the baby in the house safely, then come get me. Because if somebody run up and steal the car, the baby's gone. And then why don't Sean know how to get a baby a bath? Why you ask her to put the soap on the rag? I'm like, Sean, how do you take a bath? What do you do? Wash the baby. Have you never gave your baby a bath? That's weird. Now, Sarah brings about she wonders what her life would have been like had she stayed with Alan, but she think her life would have been worse had she stayed with her drug addict baby daddy, and she thinks Sean is the most stable relationship that she's been in, and she loves him more than anybody else that she's been with before. Okay, and she believes she made the right decision in being with Sean and not being with the baby daddy. But she also feels like she made a good decision telling the daughter who a father was, okay, because the father finally came around and wanted to be a father. And she loves her new boobs, and so does Sean. All men love new titties. Yeah, that's what they do. Is what it is. Anyway, next up, let's get to Justin and Michael. Justine and Michael. I feel like people thought they would also be a fan favorite. They were very boring. I feel like we didn't get much of nothing. I felt cheated. I felt like y'all was gonna be this great couple, talkative, fun, and funny, and y'all were just boring. Talking, girl, let me leave that be. Anyway, and like y'all was gone in Vegas for so long. I'm like, y'all ended the whole show and did not go back to y'all kids. I'm not even going back to kids. I'm just saying it was weird. Anyway, so Michael has not been on stage in 6 years. Okay, while he was in prison. And he's nervous because Mocha has set up a little show for him there in Vegas. So what if no one shows up? What if? Now Justine was being a truly comforting and supportive wife. It'll be okay, babe. Just do your thing, babe. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Even if no one else is there, I'm there. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Now he said it's gonna be some scouts from some labels. I said it's some scouts from labels coming to. Okay. I just okay. Anyway, he's really nervous because he plan on proposing to Justine and she don't know it yet. Okay, so they go to this little club called Cork and Thorn. Now Mocha set this up. As y'all can see, it ain't that many people in there, and I feel like we're the record executives. This looks like a typical night at a little club where a few people is there. Okay? And look, ain't nothing wrong because sometime in life you may only have 15 or 20 people in a club where you performing. That's okay because exposure is exposure, okay? But I was like, y'all was acting like he had like a show to do and like people maybe had bought tickets, but this looked like people went to the bar for happy hour. This is a happy hour after work. We're gonna go to the bar, get a little Long Island iced tea, you know what I'm saying? Get a little apple martini. And why is the cameras here? Oh, what's going on? Am I on television? Oh my God. Am I on television? I'm on television. Yeah. And I was like, I think they don't know. This is a prison show. Okay. Anyway, so Mocha and them is there. Okay. So Mocha is there and Justine and Michael is there, and I'm like, y'all really want us to believe this is some put together, amazing showcase show for the star. His name, I think his name Montana Mills, or Mills Montana. I don't know what the man's name is. I think he goes by Montana Mills, if I'm not mistaken. It's still like. I mean, does he really only want to be a rapper? saying he's a bad rapper. Okay, I'm not hating on the man. I'm not saying, oh, he can't rap. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, um, you try a little harder. Get another manager. Because smoke like I've been bragging about my friend coming home for years, and now he's home. He's out now. He's back. He has a whole wife who loves him, and she's beautiful, but she don't like me. I'm like, sir, why did you stop including people in your group chat? They don't need to know that because I can't look. It ain't near part of my being that feel like them people did not know they were gonna be on television. Them people did not know this is they came down there for the happy hour and now they're on cable television. Mm, Now, when Justine said, I think Mocha is a great friend or good friend to Michael, but he's a subpar manager. I was like, ooh, not a subpar manager, not a subpar manager. But she said because he couldn't even go to the club. But I said, girl, he couldn't. He didn't. And don't he live there? How you a whole manager, telling that man you need to come and not wear ringing and blah, 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 blah. And you did not, the people in the club don't know that man. They just there for some drinks. Okay? She said he need to focus more on Michael's career and less on Michael's ring. I said, girl, let him know. Because this is my thing. It ain't enough people at that club for me to want to take you serious as a manager. I mean, yes, you booked a club, but if the club is open and they want some free talent, I mean, he can perform and not get paid. Anyway, he performed his little song or whatever. Justine was dancing. The people in there was dancing. I just want to know who is the record execs? Who are those people? Are they really there? Is anyone here? Are they here? Any record? I don't know. But he performed or whatever, and then he brought Justine on stage and he proposed to her on stage after performing for the Strangers. Okay. And when someone said, oh my God, that is an 18 karat, I said 18 karat what? 18 karat gold, not 18 carats in diamonds. That's 18. I said 18 carats? Is it baby carats? And I'm not holding a ring. I'm just saying that ring wasn't big enough to be 18 carats. Anyway, Mocha said, look, I can't believe he came around here and proposed on my stage in my city. That showed me how stubborn he is, okay? And I'm going to have to take a back seat. I was like, sir, I don't think you know this, but you not in the front seat. Like, that ain't your seat no more. And again, if you can't fill up a stage, a whole, this is, if you can't fill up a club with 20 actual people who want to see that man perform, that's a problem. Now they said that Michael released new music. A new music video, and he booked a second performance. We just don't know where. And the baby due in July. Okay, so it's currently today is April 29th. So she's doing about 2 months. Okay, it's basically May. Anyway, that was it for them. Lord, fix it. Lord, Brittany and Marcelino. I don't know what made them come back. Maybe this season was their swan song. Maybe this is their actual finale season. I was thirsty. Because they were on maybe 3 episodes. Like one episode was we have an issue, we moved to Florida, and we beefing because of stuff before. And then one episode was, okay, we beefing, but we better. And we want to get remarried or renew our vows. And then it was this episode. I was like, Lord. Now, Marcelino has flown his mother-in-law, Brittany's mama there, for them to do the vow renewal. Okay, surprise, surprise, your mother's here. Now, I think most of the people who watch the show is happy. Thank God she's alive. Because your mama struggles with drugs. So, she looks healthy and clean. And that's it. Okay? Now, Marcelino brings up how they've been married for 5 years. So it's their 5-year anniversary. He's made some mistakes. He wants to do better and make amends for the things he's done wrong. And, it could be a whole recommitment for them to each other as husband and wife. He's ready to put the past behind him because, again, Florida is supposed to be a whole brand new start. Remember that. Anyway, Brittany, because he went to the beach to set up for the little wedding. I'm sorry, the vibe renewal. Okay. Now Brittany talking to her mama as they getting ready, and seeing how it's been very, very hard. It's been a whole bunch of ups and downs. They've been fussing and fighting and fussing. Then they're better, but it's a lot of back and forth yo-yo stuff. Okay. And the mama say, "Well, are you happy with him? Are you happy?" Well, she says, "Well, yeah, but I'm not chasing happiness anymore because it comes and goes. Meaning, sometimes I'm happy with him, but I can't stay because of those sometimes happy moments. Okay, that ain't enough for me." I say, "Well, man, that's life. When you know something isn't enough, at least you know." Okay, so they have a whole little vibe renewal at the beach with the kids. His mama was there, her mama was there, his brother was also there too. The fact that her mama was the one, I'm like, her mama is the officiant. I'm not trying to look. I don't have nothing against former drug addicts, but something about the person who I felt in the past abandoned me, and had a current drug addiction. Do I want them renewing my vows? Like, is that what you want? I'm not knocking it. I mean, I'm also not gonna try it, but I'm just saying that's what it was. Okay. Anyway, so they said cute little vows or whatever, and this is a gotcha. People will sit up there and talk and say, "Baby, I love you. You are the one for me. I will never, ever hurt you. We have had these 5 long, wonderful years together, and I would never want to do this with anyone but you, baby, because even though we've had some rough patterns, it ain't nobody in this world I'd rather be with than you, girl. Or you, my dude. I love you. You are my everything." Okay. And they up there giving old nice little vows and talking to each other, whatever, and nice, okay. Whatever. Okay. How they are committed to one another, okay, and all this shit and blah blah blah. And he like they hugging and he kiss her and look dead in her face. "You are the only one for me." And they kissing and hugging and crying and all this shit. Oh, cute. Okay. And how they both, well, she say, "I hope they can," I'm sorry. Yeah, she said she hope her and him, continue to grow together. 2 months later, we see a couple of things, okay? We see Brittany on the beach with the kids, okay? And she said, after the vow renewal, she was snooping through his phone because woman's intuition. So she was looking for something and she found what she was looking for. I always say sometimes when you go looking, you're gonna find it. It's gonna be there. So she found in his phone that he was out here talking to somebody. He was carrying on a relationship of some sort with somebody else. Now she didn't say man, she didn't say woman, okay. But again, some kind of, we don't know if it was sexual, emotional, or whatever. But he was carrying on and seeing and talking to someone behind her back, and the proof was in his phone, and she synced it. Okay, and so it's like she said the viral was a bunch of bullshit. Okay, he is not changed. So I am focusing on me and being the best mom I can be, and that's it. Okay, now Marcelino gonna say his confessional. The relationship is a two-way street. And I have for sure regretted things I've done, that I was living selfishly, and it finally caught up with me, which means he been doing stuff for a while. He just now got caught. And he said, had I not experienced the last 5 years, I might have looked back on my life and wondered, what would it have been like if I got married and had kids? I was like, what? When he first got with her, he would say stuff like he was always the bachelor. He wasn't really like, saying, a one woman man, okay? And being with Brittany is what made him want to be just with her. So the fact, I'm like, was this an experiment? Just to see? I mean, did you really try? Because you did a whole vow renewal while actively messing around or having some kind of relationship with even a relationship, a kind of relationship, whatever it is, with somebody else. But he said, like, I had to do it. At least I won't wonder what it would have been like to be married with children. Because they were married, the 3 kids. Crazy. He then said, but I can't dwell on things that I can't change no more. I was like, what? And we find out they are separated. They're co-parenting. They still live in Florida, but they're separated. I was like, Lord Jesus. And she was in the confessional crying. I just can't do this anymore. And she got up, she walked. I said, good. They don't need to be back. Okay? Mainly because we saw her get out of prison. Okay? We've seen her get out of prison. We've seen them get married and renew their vows. And we've seen them separate. So, yeah, we do not need not an update on Brittany or Marcelina. If we get it, we can get it via their social medias. Okay? I don't want to see them. I do not want to see them back on the damn show. WeTV. Don't do it. Now, what y'all will do, though, right now is like the damn video. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. Okay? Now we have a couple. Guess what? Look, Lindsay and Blaine, they get on my nerves. Because Lindsay's the baby. And Blaine is like a caretaker at the kennel. And when people donate the puppies, I want the puppy. He wants all the donated puppies. And I'm like, it's aggravating. Okay? So, first of all, this is the house that they talk about they're working on. I'm like, first of all, that house look like it has a disease. That's the house they're supposed to be fixing up for them to live in. I'm like, is it safe? It looked like it may have mold. It may have asbestos. It may have gonorrhea. Okay, it may have syphilis. Okay, the house looked like it has something. Girl, I'm just saying. It is. Anyway, that's where he at. He burning stuff and knocking things. He's trying to get the energy out. I'm just so upset. I'm so upset. I'm pissed off because Lindsay keep walking away from me or whatever, and I'm so tired of that blah because I'm a blah blah blah. She keep going off on me and blah 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 blah. Okay, now it's whatever. Okay, but we see that she didn't call him and asked him, "Hey, can you come to the house and talk?" Okay, now on the way to the house, we see gets a call from his lawyer. I'm like, what? Why your lawyer calling you at night? He not off work. Who he talked to at the courthouse in the darkness time? But the lawyers say, hey, look, you did real good, paying off the I think it was restitution, and because you paid off so much stuff already, I might be able to get your track amount off, but it's gonna cost you 3 G's. When the lawyers say stuff like 3 G's and not $3,000, I just feel like lawyers are usually more professional with their words. 3G's is something somebody say to their drug connect. So clearly, the lawyer used to talk to the drug dealers. I'm just saying. Anyway, Blaine gets to the house and him and Lindsay up here fussing. And I mean fussing. Because she feel like he don't do enough. He feel like she don't appreciate what he done in the past, and they back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Okay, and I'm tired of all my money going to the bills. It's going to all the things that we need to survive day by day, and only some of your money is going towards stuff, and the rest of it, you spend all your money on core stuff. His point was, I'm around here taking care of my responsibilities. Okay, I have to pay things because if I don't take care of my shit, how can I take care of a family? If I go to jail for not paying stuff, I can't be here to take care of you. Okay. Now Blaine brings up how he spent the majority of his savings, okay, about 20K, on the court stuff. I said, what is the shit really 15,000? You had 20K. I'm gonna leave that be. I just feel like if he had 20,000, why would y'all call up her friends, give me money? Okay, when she called them friends, like I need you to call so and so and so and so and so and so. This A owes me 2,000, B owes me 3,000. I was like, if you had all that money, it was that sound weird to me. Okay, but she feel like, well, look, you should not be trying to spend on that money on that. Don't spend money on your jail stuff. Help me around the house, okay? Period. He like, fine, I'll give you all my money. I'll go to prison, and then you can see how much easier things is than when I'm in prison. I'm gone, okay? Because who was who came and got you from prison, okay? Who let you stay with them because your mama did not want you there, and you had nowhere else to go? Who helped you when you did the work? Who put food on the table? Who do you call out? Okay, when you didn't have money in the beginning, who helped you? Me. I did all that. I'm like, he read her for filth. I fed your ass. I gave you a roof over your head. I picked you up from prison. I gave you money. And now, because I can't help right now, you up his shit. Know me? I helped you, bitch. It was me. I said, okay. Her response was, okay, so now I have to take care of everything because you want to get the little ankle monitor off? Is that what it is? You can let us say, yo, just help me. I'm like, girl, it was a dumb argument because both of them has a point. She can want him to help her, but she can't act like he never has done anything. And he maybe does not have to spend all his money at the same time on prison stuff if he don't have to pay it all up front. If you can be on a payment plan, I would prefer to be on a payment plan and be paying all my bills than be scratching and surviving and can't afford everything, but a bill is paid on, but I still owe more. You know what I'm saying? If you could not afford to pay all of the prison stuff off, and you're not having to get more money for prison stuff, but bills are still due, sir, why would you waste all that money? Period. It's like this is crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so he then went nuclear on her. Okay, he say, look. First of all, I'm out here taking care of my bills. Okay, I have to handle my stuff because, as you see, it's hard paying bills when you ain't slinging dope. Okay, and truth be told, he said I'm not a pretty little girl sitting in prison that can get men to send me money for my child. I said, oh Lord, when he says that I can't, have men sending me money to send to my daughter, I said, oh Lord, Jesus. He then said, I don't have a pretty little coochie that I can profit with. I said, not profiting off the cooch. He said, it was easy for you to it was easy for you to call some dude on the phone and get money. I said, damn, Blaine. Not reading, because again, she did play old boy with the big lip, who she first came home to, who was helping the daughter, okay, and she was having men send her money while she was in. I said, "Ooh, he read her for like you coming down on me. Let's talk about you. I ain't got no pretty cooch to sell. I ain't a pretty little girl in prison. I said, ooh, she was mad. She was mad. She was mad, but she got over it. Okay, they hugged and kissed or whatever because it was fine. He's sick of the bullshit, so was she. They hugged, kissed, and then went and had sex. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Because I was like, whatever. I need you, Lindsay. I need you to play. They said they in love. I guess so. And they was all hugging and kissing at the end. I'm like, just go do it. But don't do it on screen. Do not do it on screen. Please don't do that. Because that's just weird. It made me cringe. It was like porn. It's porn you don't ask for. I said, I didn't ask this porn. Where this come from? No, ma'am. Okay. Anyway, she like, I want him to propose before the end of the year of 2023. And he said, I don't know. And she said, well, if you don't, I will. Okay. And then, he is saving money to get the little eglet off. I was like, Lord Jesus, fix it. Okay. Now we have Puppy and Amber. This was really about Amber, not even Puppy. I mean, Puppy was there, but that was it. So we see TC has made it back to the house. That house is dirty. Okay. That house is dirty. And can't nobody tell me all that happened in one day. Amber can't tell me she left the house that morning and came back and it was that dirty. That house looked like it's been dirty for a few days, if not a few weeks, if not no month. I don't know. Because the carpet looked like, and not all people shampoo their carpet, because sometimes your carpet is a light color, every little stain will show. And if you wait to something that don't come up easy, it's gonna be like that. My thing is, that house looked like it has a smell because the carpet looked dirty. And I'm like, was that a big glob of like ketchup or like barbecue sauce on the floor? It was just messy, So they up there fussing. Amber's point was, I'm tired. The house is messy. You don't like me. Okay. And we had a whole argument or whatever, and you don't like me, and you want me to do something with my life. And you said that I knew what I was doing when I got rid of the baby. Look, I don't mean to be insensitive. I am tired of hearing about the abortion. Mainly because I'm tired of having to say the word every week and hope and pray I don't get flagged. But I feel like Amber is fully aware that TC is not an emotional person. He's not going to react how you want him to. He's not going to be emotional about it. He just isn't. And the more I feel like she tells him about how I did not feel supported, he not going to comfort you in that. That's just what it is. I'm not saying it's right, but she has to face that's what it is. So they both are kind of back and forth, and they're like, I'm done. And Amber, to me, was like trying to make it seem like she was more done than him or whatever. Because I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I want the bills out my name. I want the truck out my name, or I'm taking it because I put $5,000 down. He said, the hell you is? No, you not taking the truck. Okay, my name is on it too. I also put $5,000 down. Again, when I did last week, Amber was talking as if she was the only one who put the money down, and the car was on. You can't say you taking something that y'all own jointly. Meaning y'all both put your name on it, and y'all both put down the same amount of money. You don't own it any more than he does. So trying to take ownership of it is stupid. Now you can request to have your name removed and see how that goes. But I felt like Amber, ma'am, stop. Okay. Anyway, he like, and plus I pay the bills. I'm sure like it may be in both our names, but I pay the bill because I make you. I'm like, girl. Amber was very draining because I felt like she wanted a fight to make TC get emotional. Her thing is she's upset. Amber, in my opinion, is reacting like a girlfriend who's mad because he don't care that she leaving. That's what seemed like an issue to her. He don't care I'm leaving him. He don't care about the abortion. He don't care about any of my emotions. So because he don't care, I'm pissed. And now I'm going off. And now I'm yelling because for girl, if you leave and leave. Because she's on camera. Well, if you don't give me truck, I'll come back and I'll take it. I'll come back. I was like, man, don't admit to felonies on camera. Okay? And they're both like yelling at each other. Honey, Queen Queen and Puppy was like, what is y'all doing? What is going on? Why are y'all fussing? Why are y'all arguing? Because they're in each other's face about the damn truck. And that's why I said Amber's reaction to me was of a pissed off girlfriend. And I mean, that was her boyfriend. My issue is, what I'm saying is, she's not mad at him. She's hurt because he don't give up. So she's fussing to get him to have some kind of reaction because she keeps saying, "You don't care, dude. You just don't care." Because she wants to say, "I do care. I care, Amber," and he just ain't like he just because TC is not a emotional person. Okay, he know that, and Amber know that. So it was aggravating me that her knowing he is not an emotional person. Why are you trying to force him to be emotional just so that you feel like, okay, he loved me, he cared, okay? And I'm like, just please stop, just stop, okay? And her thing, oh, you just don't act like you care, you're saying, and you're just ignoring this. And I was like, Lord Jesus. If you didn't want me, then why let me be here and pay bills? And again, she's asking him stuff to get a reaction, and he is not reacting much at all. Okay, he like, well, I was over it. I just got over it. Okay, meaning like it was as if I purposely had you here and knew I did not want to be with you. I was like, sir, you knew it. Shut up, stop lying. You knew, and y'all both just stayed together for no real reason. So now she crying. I need a minute. I need a minute. I need a girl having a whole panic attack. I was like, what is going on? But again, I feel like he wasn't reacting. He's not responding to her. And so she feel like I can't believe this mother junker is not reacting to me and seeing me emotionally, upset, seeing me crying, seeing me have a fit, and he just doesn't care. That hurt her feelings, and so she's having an emotional reaction to someone she feels like is not caring about her. And I was like, ma'am, you don't care about him either. Now she in the bathroom crying with Queen and Puppy. I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette. I need a minute. I need a minute. Some girl. They gave her a Red Bull and a cigarette. She outside talking to him or whatever. And she's like, I just can't believe he wanted to admit what he said. That's why, because he said the baby, he said it. And Puppy like, girl, he ain't never going to admit that. Like, you can't wait for him. And I'm like, not Puppy giving sound advice. You can't wait for him to give you what you want because he ain't going to give it to you. He not, okay? He is who he is. Okay? He is who he is. You're searching for something you won't ever get, okay? And you're not happy. You're right. I was never happy with him. I was like, why was you there? And that's the bad part because I feel like Amber made Puppy feel like she was way off and how her and TC weren't on good terms. Like, no, bitch, we're good. We're good. We're good. And I'm like, so you fake and phony. Because when Puppy was saying, like, you and TC aren't good or whatever, and you made it seem that she was crazy, and now we see, no, y'all weren't. So, I mean, girl, leave that man. Leave that. And Queen, like, girl, it's kind of fucked up. Girl, calm down. Girl, stop, okay? But then her and TC have this a common conversation. They talk to TC like I don't know. TC said, I do not know how to handle my shit. I cannot handle emotion, okay? And they talking or whatever, and he like, the whole baby thing fucked you up. But when you told me you was pregnant, as soon as you told me, I thought of a name. I had, I just envisioned the baby being here and like really being here, and then boom, it wasn't here. So he like, as much as it hurt you, it hurt me too. But I keep all my shit in. I don't let my shit out. Okay, I'm a emotional glass case of emotion, and can't shit get out. Nothing. Okay. But no, you have to let it out, Teasy. He's like, no, I'll keep it all in. I'll push it all down. He had some tears. Some bitty tears nonetheless, okay? But again, I'm like, Lord. So with him admitting how, he felt some kind of way and crying or whatever, now him and Amber hugging or whatever, making up or whatnot. And we can be friends. I was like, Amber, you do not want him as a friend. Okay. But she agreed, that they don't have to end it. Well, she said, like, we do not have to end this on bad terms. We can still be friends. Okay. And they both cried and hug it out. Period. And she still wondered why he could not be, just open with. I'm like, TC seemed like if he let out whatever emotion he had, he may act a fucking fool. Because he seemed to be holding all kind of, I don't know, maybe why you think he's a redneck, I don't know. My point is, girl, leave it alone. Okay? And we then find out the puppy and Amber both live with Queen. Puppy ain't working still, but Puppy sells her clothes to pay bills. I was like, you won't just get a job? Y'all gonna live with Queen. Is Queen the only one with her shit together? That is crazy. Crazy. Deranged. But next up, we have Taylor and Chance. Now, we still have Chance. Ain't no changing that. Okay? We still feel like Taylor deserves better. Ain't no changing that. But the fact that these two just girl, I just need them to stop. Okay? So we seen Chance friend pick him up from the damn bar after the whole debacle. We see Taylor going home and she's sad. Okay? And like we have a bigger issue. We have a bigger issue, and I don't. His drinking is out of hand for sure. But I did not realize how it must be other shit too, because again, Chance don't tell her nothing. Now the next day, we see that Chance. I said Chance. Chance, not Chase. Chance is at his friend's house. The friend who picked him up from the bar, he's at his house. Friend, like, look, it's 1:00. Get your ass up. I have to get to work. Okay, I like the fact that his friend Zach, who sat there the whole time, rubbing a cat. I'm like, he's a log cabin man with a cat. That's cute. Anyway, Zach like, look, you on some bullshit, bro. Zach was very honest with Chance. Look, you're on the wrong road. You were too drunk. You need to stop drinking. You going in circles. Boom, 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 boom. But you want a circle. You saying you out of prison, but I thought this was great. What he said. He said you need structure. You out of prison, but you still imprison your mind, and you don't know how to handle the freedom of prison because you have no structure. Okay, you do not know how to use the freedom, and it's ruining shit. It's ruining your life. It's running you, and not doing you no damn good. Okay, you gotta get some counseling, get some kind of structure in your life, because bro, you want some bullshit. How much do you even feel all this time? Well, I just look, I just realized I'm not in control anymore. I have become an alcoholic. I'm saying that I've been trying to manage my pain and the stress with drinking, but it ain't working. I lost my job. I drink a lot daily. I take about 3 shots every morning. I can do 12 shots and not be buzzed. Zach said, you think you're not buzzed. Everyone around you is fully aware this fool drunk. So it was just refreshing to see someone hold Chance accountable. And friend said, dude, I picked you up. I'm the one that picked you up. You was then, because when we seen him, he was on some bullshit. I can't imagine what happened off camera. That could mean that. But Zach's point is, you on BS. You do not know how to handle your liquor. You be thinking you've had 12 shots in your number. You're not. You off the fucking deep end, and I don't like it. Okay. Um, he said you think you sober, but you're not. You're drunk. I was like, that's so true. And Chan, like, I just hope I have not lost, my relationship, whatever. I love, uh, what's her name? Oh Jesus, I love Taylor, and I hope I did not ruin things. Okay, I just hope I don't know. Okay, because I'm surprised I have not heard from her all day. Friends say we need to call her. Call her. Try the phone up, whatever. I can drop you off to your truck because I gotta go to work. Okay, so he get to his car. He drives to the house. He sits outside. He calls Taylor on the phone. I'm like, I was so pissed when she answered the phone. Well, I'm happy that she did not call him. That's one step. But when he called her, she answered. Hello. Look, I know I fucked up. I should not have been lying. You know what I'm saying? 10 years only a friend. We have never had anything sexual. It was never nothing. Just friends. That's it. Okay. But can I come in the house and talk to you? Okay, as long as you don't come here fussing and yelling at me like you did last. Again, he was a complete idiot last night. And I also feel like, girl, don't let him in. Keep his, but she said, sure. And he came in the damn house after being at the bar yesterday, sleeping in his clothes at the friend house who at least got a cat, and we don't know what other animals, okay? He came in and plopped his dirty ass on the bed. I was like, no, not outside clothes on the bed, and not only that, the baby sitting there, the two dogs. I'm like, that baby gonna be sick as no. Just all around all that stuff. Ugh. Anyway, I was just like, it just made me itch. Made me itch. I'm like, Jesus, fix it, okay? Anyway, Taylor, like, look, you on some bullshit. He did say, look, I should have never talked to you. I should have never you. It was wrong of me to act that way towards you. So at least he came in and apologized. At least he knows full-fledged throttle that it was him. And when she said, look, you do stuff that piss me off too. What I do not do is go out with some random dude or some male and go to them for advice behind your back. And when he then said, but she's not a random person, and said, she's my friend. And I think the issue is she don't care that you have female friends. It's the fact that you have these friends that she don't know about, that you keep secret, and she don't like. That's the issue. Okay? And like, well, you don't know how much stress I'm under, Taylor. This is so stressful for me. Sir, she just pushed out a whole baby. So I'm pretty sure she's aware of stress in life, okay? Because I'm thinking between the new baby, the older 3 kids, you not working, you a baby yourself. I'm sure she's also going through it too. So she's like, well, I stress too. We're fighting and whatever. So it's a lot on me as well. He finally tells her, look, I got laid off. Yeah, I got laid off. Stuff won't pick up until around summertime. So we don't have any money right now to pay the bills. And it's kind of crazy. Okay, so you kept this in and, tried to handle it without talking to me. Meaning, fool, we a whole couple. We're supposed to make these kind of decisions together. So you up here not telling you again, you're lying. Even in some instances, a lie can also be an omission of something that you just failed to mention. You're still gonna lie because you left the house going to work and wasn't working. Stupid. So he's like, look, I'll do whatever you want to fix it. I'll do counseling. I'll do therapy. I'll do classes for this and that, for anger or drinking, all this stuff. He's now admitting he knows he has a drinking problem. Okay, that part he's like, I know, and I'll do whatever it is you want me to do. I'll do whatever. Okay, well, I'll try to forgive you because of the family. Okay, but I should not and will not put up with your bullshit. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, and then she agreed, not agrees, but that was like the end of their thing or whatever. She did say that I was better off on my own. Like before him, I was better off as a single mom. I don't need him. I do not need him. Like I want us to work because we have family or whatever. But I don't know if he can change like he needs to change so that we can be together. Now they will probably be on next season, either together or co-parenting. I'm not sure. We do find out that Chance on the job and he's working on a house renovation project as well. But Taylor said their engagement is on hold, but they still live together. I'm like, girl, put them out. Put his ass out. Okay, how do you hold on. I was thirsty. Cameron and Eris. Cameron and Eris to me have the only to me, Cameron and Eris story really progressed. We kind of seen it progress. To him get out of jail, him get out the second time, him moving to Florida. We seen this more interaction with them two, even though it wasn't that much. But to me, their marriage seems more followable. Meaning I see real things with them and I like it. It doesn't seem fake and stage. They seem sincere. I like both their families. I don't feel like either of their families are doing things just to be on television. And I think that was a big issue that at least I had with Derek and Monique was that it got to a point where I felt like they were doing things more for the show than living their lives. Like even his family, who in my opinion wanted to be on TV, her family just being a little bit too involved at the point in time. So a part of me just felt like it wasn't as authentic between Derek and Monique. But with RS and Cameron, I feel their interactions and scenes were as authentically, real as can be for a show like this. Meaning, sure, they knew her dad was coming. They knew they knew who was coming or whatever, and what issues there were. But nothing seemed like, okay, I'm coming here for the show. I felt like no, they're coming here to see their brother who moved from their state to that state. Okay, so his sisters get there. Where is that? Okay, and they're like, oh, where's sister? Where's hers? Oh, she's not here. She's going to get later. So we can all hang out later on. The sister, we feel like she must be cast for the Friendly Ghost. She's always disappearing. Like, where is she? She's never here. It's weird, weird, weird. He finally comes clean to them saying, hey, because last time, she was actually sick. They were like, what? You said she didn't want to come. Well, I said that because that's how I felt. Meaning he started that shit. And sister said, you said you up and starting shit. Because had you told her that she was sick, we would have never been upset about her not coming. You thinking she didn't want to come was on you, but that ain't what he told you. Because he said it to him as if, even then, he said it back then as if, oh, she told me she don't want to be here. And that's why they were pissed. Okay. So he said, well, I felt like she didn't want to come because she wants to see me drunk. I'm like, but sir, do you drink that much? So he admits how I've been drinking a lot lately. It's a lot going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Was he brought up how Eris has an issue with him being drunk now. And how he told her, look, I won't get drunk, but I did not tell her I won't drink because the sister came in with like some liquor or whatever. Because usually that is what folks do when they know people drink. However, if we are not aware that your wife asked you not to get drunk, we would have not brought liquor. There's some kind of issue. We don't know that. We walk in the door, you instantly pop the top of the liquor we brought, the Patron, and you're taking shots. You are tripping. Okay. The one sister, light skin sister, brings up how it was crazy and you on the table, whatever. So meaning you have been on some drinking bullshit that we don't like. But again, we did not know that it has gotten worse or just gotten repetitively, consecutively an issue, because you're not telling us that your wife has an issue too. Because you have your whole husbands around here. Okay, it ain't about just you at all. Okay. And when this fool said, I just got out, I say, sir, you've been out for months. People, you can't say I just got out if you've been out of jail for at least 30 days. Especially when you've been out long enough for your wife to be pregnant with a baby that she has to be at least 4 months. So you not fresh out of you 4 months out. You're not fresh out. You're not just out of prison. You've been out for a little bit of a minute. Okay. Anyway, and it was mainly him and light skin sister, whatever, with us, and the other sister, the older sister, was kind of like the mediator, whatever. Like, oh, Cameron, stop, blah, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So they issue with, you need to transition. Well, I have been transitioning. No, don't you see me in my big ass house? They're like, why you keep? Do you know we all have houses? Like, why you keep saying my big ass house as if we all don't have? I said, girl, I don't know why you doing it. Because the thing, he didn't get the house. He moved there with Aris, who had already had it. Okay, so calm down. Anyway, he like, I got a job. I work every day. If I don't get work every day, I am transitioning. And they was like, the point is, if you knew it was an issue, when we walk in with liquor, tell us, hey, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to sit it over there because I'm trying to lay low. But no, you're just drinking it because it's an alcohol. And when you mentioned how their father also battled, I said, oh, Lord, battle what? Addiction. When people, it's hereditary. Okay. Anyway. So they fuss back and forth. Bottom line is, they like, we care about your ass. If you're tripping up here and you can't stop drinking, come on home, okay? He like, I'm good because I was here. I've been getting drunk or whatever. Ours has been pissed because the other day I got so drunk, I went to piss and pissed in the closet, thinking it was the bath. I said, what? You're a grown ass man. So he acknowledges what y'all saying is true. I do not have to be out here, just in my house, or whatever. I can chill out or whatever. However, I'm trying to fix it. I have a problem. I'm embarrassed, and that's why I think that's why he got so defensive, because he was embarrassed knowing this may come out that I pissed in the closet and not in the bathroom. I think sir should. Okay. The sister like, well, should you come home? I ain't saying his wife can't handle him. He need to handle him. Okay. If he up here getting wet and wild, we need to protect him. But I'm like, no, ma'am, let him stay with pregnant wife. There are rehabs in where they at. Okay. It's like, I'm not saying heirs can't do it, but I've been his sister his whole life. So again, she's being their protective sister. I get it. I fully get it. Okay. Now he like, no, I'm gonna stay here, whatever I'm saying. And it'll be. I like that big sister said, you can choose. You can decide to have a shot, and that's it. Or you can choose to just get pissy drunk and let your wife get pissed off, let your stepdaughter see it. That's on you. That's your decision. Be like, no, I won't do that. Lena ain't seen me drunk. I've been trying my best or whatever. Again, he like, I want to get help. I'm getting help. I'm handling things. I'm in counseling. I'm in this. I'm in that. Okay, I'm trying my best to be better. And I'm like, I hope so. I also like the fact, again, in this conversation, neither sister seemed like they were talking for TV. Both sisters seemed like concerned sisters for their brother, calling him out on his shit, not letting him, you know what I'm saying, kind of just like, oh, no. So I liked the sisters because it's a way. Now, this is the thing. They're also entertaining. You don't have to be ratchet and ghetto and loud and this crazy how Derek's people was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be two sensible people talking to your sibling about how you feel about whatever. And I like that. Now, all of them then go out to dinner. Okay, so they see, this is my thing. I don't know why people keep ignoring Eris's belly. Because Eris was a slim, thick woman. But she done had not nan belly. And she's getting thicker. And her belly is protruding out. And not like someone who gained weight because they getting fatter. Like, Eris looks pregnant. To me, she don't look fat. She looked like a woman who was pregnant. She's gaining weight. So I'm like, why? So y'all not gonna y'all keep ignoring it? Because when she walked, I'm like, how does his sister not say, is this bitch pregnant? Because she was small, and that ain't fat. That's like pregnant. But again, you don't want to say something because you don't want to be offensive. I'm looking like, can't nobody tell me once they told them there was that shit. Okay, I thought she was pregnant. I thought. Okay. Anyway, the sister tell her how he came clean and told them that she was really sick that one time, and that's why she got come. And he has been starting shit. Cool. This fool said, I don't know how two people came together and it became my fault because it was your fault. You did it, okay? It was you. Now, I was like, cut it out. Now, they order a little drink. Now, Lena is there. You can't see Lena. Lena is there. They ordered drinks. Lena wanted a pink lemonade. They want her regular lemonade. She's like, they brought me the wrong drink. Here go Cameron. Hey. I'm like, nigga, what? He was yelling across the restaurant. I'm like, the waitress will come back. You just tell her when she close, but don't yell, girl. And Cameron, what are you doing? The daddy said, Cameron, yeah, don't do that. We can't be hollering across the room in this place. Meaning, this probably is like a little fancy or whatever. Or whatever. We can't be right acting like we ain't got no common sense, like we ain't got no home training. Okay. I'm like, what is you? I don't mind wanting to get a waitress attention, but you do want to wait until they're kind of in your area because he yelled across the whole. I was like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed, but it was fine. I also like how the families like getting along. He stands up, takes off the one shirt, has another shirt on under it, which is the older child picture. He like, you gonna be an auntie, and you're gonna be an auntie. I'm be a girl dad. It's you're pregnant with a girl, have a girl named Charlie. Lena then let her know that I can hold. See, mom came, mom told granddaddy. So Karen then found out, oh, your father knew because it was supposed to be a surprise for him. But I'm like, when he didn't ask the prize, you didn't think about it. Now, his sisters were shocked. Like, what? Girl, you know what you have up? What? Oh my God. Welcome. They were happy though. It wasn't like no mean rudeness or whatever. They're like, she pregnant. What? It was cute. It was cute or whatever. I'm saying. It was again a good thing to see families coming together, even people who are at odds for whatever the reason may be. A good time will still have all. And their daughter will be born in August of this year. That's crazy. Justine doing July and she doing August. 1 month later. Okay. Lastly, Monique and Derek get on my nerves. I want y'all to know that. Only because they really look. I don't mind nobody getting the bag and running with it. Get the bag and run with it. Just don't ruin the show to where you feel like people won't watch because they not own it. And I'm like, the show is not about them too. They were a part of an ensemble cast. Fuck them. Okay, anyway. Derek called Monique. I'm like, Monique has to be at a hotel. Because that headboard looked different than the one at the house we seen her at, for one. Them pillows and covers look like hotel pillows and covers. Some may right. Something just ain't right. It isn't. Okay, anyway, she's like, look, can we meet up? I want to talk to you, girl. I am so sorry. I know you put me out. I have not left yet. If we can please talk before I leave, because he has to fly back to Ohio. So I want to make her my priority. Okay, I want to make sure that she know I love her. I came all the way to Chicago. I'm like, but you came from Cleveland, Ohio. Chicago, Illinois, and Cleveland, Ohio is not that far. Like, technically, you could have drove. Yeah, I don't think he has a license. I'll leave that be. Okay, so Monique does show up, and I relate. Come on, I would, but I also would not have it on time. Why they dress like burglars? You came up. Anytime I see somebody in all black, and then they have a jacket. It's the jacket and the skull cap for me. They give me burglar because I love an all black ensemble. But I'm like, for some reason, y'all give me cat burglar. And so, like, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying, what had to happen. But can I get credit for not leaving? You keep me out. I didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Can I get, sir? That ain't how it works. Okay. So he like, look, I should not be talking to other women if that makes you uncomfortable. Okay. If that makes you uncomfortable, I'll stop doing it. Okay. If you think me talking to women will lead to me cheating, I'll stop. What can I do? I'm like, sir, first of all, you've made situations to where you have been cheating or at least sleeping with other women in general. Okay. So for him to be like, oh, you shouldn't be upset. You should be upset. Yes, she should. She should. Okay. It's like, look, all I need from you is I need to be able to trust you. I need to trust you, whatever. And I want to trust that you have platonic friends. Okay. And one thing you can do is stop sleeping with your phone in your box. I say, sir, ma'am, the simple fact that you are aware the man you was with sleeps with his phone in his boxers. I'm like, he don't trust you at all. So he agrees he'll stop that, and he will also give her the passcode to his phone. I'm like, but don't he have 3 phones? Anyway, I love you, girl. I want to be with you, girl. I will be good to you, girl. But I can't hear to break up with you. I was like, not Monique break up with that. I said, girl, did you grow up here? Because I was so confused. And in the confession, she said, I was so hurt by him. But we have history, and I love him. I'm like, what? Most of the history was prison. It wasn't even real life stuff. He like, look, I love you. You love me. Ain't nothing else to be concerned about. We love each other, girl. Now let me show you something. This fool took Monique ice skating. I'm like, you from there. You didn't know y'all were at the ice skating place. Like, you can't take me somewhere in my city that's like regular and I won't know. That's skating at our plaza. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But, he said it can be fun because he doesn't do it either. We can both do something we have not done. I'm like, sir, she not getting on them skates. She not getting on that ice. At the plus size woman, I'm not gonna get on nothing. I have to balance my weight, and I can fall either way. If I can roller skate, I cannot roller blade, and that damn show ain't ice skating. And a part of me felt like this fool knew Monique was not going to ice skate. When she said, I'm not dressed for that, I don't have no pants on. Because she's in a dress and some thigh-high boots. Well, not thigh-high. They can up her half, whatever. My point is, she ain't dressed to go ice skate. She's not mentally prepared to ice skates. Okay, ain't got time for that. His point was, it could be something we both did for the first time together. But he got out there and proposed. I want to be with you forever. Will you marry me, girl? And this fool said yes. Monique said yes to Derek's marriage proposal. Because as she said, he's just so great, this and that, he's great, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, you are a fool, a fucking fool. And he like, I just want you to be with me forever. Okay, so my thing is, whatever she go through with him is what she wanted. It's what she wanted. Look, nobody's perfect. No one's relationship is perfect. But my thing is, if you gonna be with him and you gonna marry him, let that man cheat in peace. Because this is my thing. If you're gonna be with him just to keep fussing about whatever wrong he do, leave him now. Leave him now. Okay. And I was like, whatever she go through with him at this point is on her. Good, bad, or indifferent. He said, I want to show her I can be better. I want to show her that I can be more, that, there'll be no more tears of pain, only tears of joy. And I'm done with females and temptation. I was a player. I've hung up my player card. And I said, this face right here is a lie. Don't kill, tell it. Because I'm like, sir, you can't even keep a straight face as you discuss being not a cheater. You want to be faithful, but you still look like you lying. You look like, I can't believe I'm saying this shit. The lies I tell. The lies I tell. And it then said that Monique and Derek are still having a long distance engagement and are slowly planning their wedding, meaning they want WeTV to put them on a marriage special. They want to have their wedding on the TV show. They want to slowly plan it so it gives time for the cameras to catch it all. Okay, but I'm leaving that be. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole season and the whole episode. Okay, now look, which couple was your fave? Okay, which couple did you feel like should not have been on the show? Which couple do you think will make it? Which couple do you think won't? I told y'all, my favorite couple at the end really was Eris and Cameron. To me, they are just a well-rounded couple. Like, even though he on some bullshit sometimes, I still feel like, okay, that's something that you go through in life, and they're just going through it. Whereas the other couples, they just didn't really do it for me. They didn't really do it for me. But this overall was a great season. Okay, a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. And we shall see what happens. And I think Love during Lockup is not back until July. But other stuff will be on for May and for June. So we will always have some reviews up. Again, I will probably be live. I'm either going to put this up because it's Saturday night. It's 9:18 p.m. So I'm either going to put this up tonight at like 10 to 10:30 p.m. or it'll be up Sunday around 1. And if I have this up on Sunday, I'll be live tonight around 5 or 6 p.m. to do Love and Marriage Huntsville and stuff. Okay, but do not forget to do a couple of things. 2, 1, like the video. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Okay, share the video. Okay, and then comment in the comment section. Okay, I gotta go. I love you all. Until next time, have a great evening or great day. I don't know one, but I love you. Gotta go. Bye.